that's nectar. Oh, it's nectar.
Hello everyone, welcome to NutritionNewsAndReviews.com. I'm Steve Dupont, and today I am going to be reviewing this product. This is the Organic Greens, excuse me, Superfood Bar Raw Revolution. Apple cinnamon flavor. Kind of hard to tell what exactly to call the thing here. I guess it's the Raw Revolution series, perhaps, from Organic Greens. Let's see. Raw Revolution, manufactured by Raw Indulgence, Hawthorne, New York. Okay, well, let's look at the nutrition. Let's look at the ingredients, rather, off the bat here. We have, all these ingredients are organic. They are preceded by organic, so I'm going to leave that off in the interest of time. First ingredient, dates. Okay, talked about dates quite a bit in the very first review, actually, of the Larabar. A lot of the Larabar products also contain dates as a sweetener, and I mentioned there that it is a fairly nutritious one as far as sweeteners go. You have also dried apples, sunflower seed kernels, cinnamon hemp protein, agave nectar, sprouted flax seed powder, wheat grass powder, spirulina powder, spinach powder, oatgrass powder, kale powder, broccoli powder, barley grass powder, broken cell wall chlorella powder, and that is it. Okay, so quite a lengthy ingredients list, but all seem not only organic, but very natural and wholesome. A lot of protein sources there, the hemp, the seeds, and then you have the various vegetable powders, which are going to be lending vitamins and minerals. And then you have the, you have some types of algae there, right? You have spirulina and chlorella, which are both types of algae. Usually they come from the Pacific region, or Hawaii, Japan, those types of areas. I believe some also come from South America, if I'm not mistaken. Those, well, spirulina is a powerful antioxidant, and chlorella is primarily touted as a detoxifying agent, and really a number of different claims, some of which actually backed up by some science. For chlorella, and the reason why you want to find, if you see chlorella, you want it to be broken cell wall, because that cell wall is virtually impermeable. If it's not broken, it'll just pass right through you without doing hardly anything. So you break that cell wall open, and then you can get the beneficial effects of the chlorella, which actually has been shown to ease the pain in some women with fibromyalgia. Probably at much higher doses than we're talking about here, but at any rate, nutrition facts. Let's see, this bar is going to pack 150 total calories, 5 grams of fat, 0.5 grams of saturated fat. They do tout some omega-3 fatty acids here, and that's probably going to come from the flax and the hemp. Let's see. No sodium, no cholesterol, 27 grams of carbohydrates, 6 grams of fiber, very fibrous, 23% of your daily value, 20 grams of sugar, so fairly high in sugar, 3 grams of protein, fairly low in protein despite the various sources that we talked about. And then you have a smattering of vitamins listed here. Well, the basic panel You have vitamin A, C, calcium, and iron in actually very modest quantities, more modest than I would have thought. Like I said, you are going to get a lot of minerals from these various ingredients, and I'm not sure they're giving themselves credit for that. I don't see that anywhere on the bar here, but I would venture to say there's probably a fairly healthy medley of minerals, if you will, in this bar. So overall, you know, and I don't think the nutrition is outstanding, despite the fact that it's very wholesome. It does seem like something that is going to perhaps be a good companion for a workout or something like that. You know, if you go running or lift weights or something like that, you know, it's fairly high carbohydrate. Probably not as much protein as you would want after a workout, but you know, nothing's perfect. But so overall, for nutritional content, we're going to give it 3 bells. Okay, that mainly because the mineral content is unspecified, and yeah, we're just going to leave it at that. So that said, let's pop her open here, and it actually looks very similar to some of the Larabar products. It's a brown and kind of mottled with, I guess that's maybe the dried apples in there. Let's see, this is apple cinnamon flavor, so. It's fairly moist. My concern with all those powders was that it would be kind of powdery and dry, right? But it is fairly moist, and the apple cinnamon is the predominant flavoring. When you've got all these different kinds of fancy schmancy ingredients in there, you really don't want to taste those per se, because a lot of those things I have tasted individually, and they don't taste particularly good. No, that is, oh goodness, is that a hair in there? Could that, but that's disturbing. I've just extracted a hair, I believe from the center of this bar, and I'm not sure, you know, I guess it's possible that it could have gotten there. That is very interesting. I'll have to send that to the lab for DNA analysis, right? Find out whose hair that is. Hopefully it's someone in this household. Boy, that is a little bit disquieting, though. To find a hair. Well, goodness, I'm all choked up about that. Well, overall, what I was going to say before the hair made its appearance, I'm not really someone who's particularly grossed out by hair. You know, I don't want hair in my food from unknown sources, but not the worst thing in the world. I'm gonna give that 4 bells for taste, because really, it did exceed my expectations for how good it was going to taste, given the ingredients list. Definitely a healthy dose of dried apples in there and cinnamon, both of which I enjoy very greatly. So I am going to finish up this bar, and you have yourself a good day.